Hi BookTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Today I'm coming to you with a daily reading update. Today is the 25th of April. It's about 8 o'clock at night and I'm sitting down to film this. I'm going to try and keep this quick because I do want to post it this evening as well. I think going forward what I'm going to do is I think when I do these daily reading updates, I'm going to film them at night because I have more time. I'm not under the gun. I'm not under the pressure of, I got to get to work or I got to, whatever, make my lunch or, get out the door or whatever the case may be, to get these filmed. And then I think I'm going to post them the next day. So if I film typically I would film this tonight and then it would go up tomorrow, at 10 in the morning or something. But this one I'm going to post tonight because I haven't talked to you guys since Sunday. And some of you did make comments on my video on Sunday. And said, I hope everything's okay. I am fine, guys. I assure you I'm fine. This question has been posed to me that just because of my health and the nature of what's going on, if something were to happen, my husband actually has instructions to post something on here in my community tab. Not that something bad would happen, but if, I was in hospital for something or whatever. We're hoping that's not going to be the case, but just in case. One of those things as you're making all your plans for what you need to do, it might sound bad or it might sound like, that's a horrible thing to think about, but I know a lot of you would be concerned. So, anyway. That's a thing. What else has been going on? Yeah, just work. It's just been busy. I would get up in the morning and go, I really want to record a video this morning. And then I would start running behind. And then, I would head off to work. And then I think to myself during the day, I'll record when I get home. And I get home and I have my dinner. And then I come up here and I kind of put on my pajamas, lay in bed and go, I was going to film a video. I still do want to film my next 5 video. That is my plan. So I'm probably going to do that this weekend, and get that up maybe on Saturday. I don't know. I have to talk to Elizabeth. I might do a live show on Saturday for Amish in April because that is happening right now, but I do have some bookish stuff to talk to you guys about. I have finished a book. I DNF'd a book. I started a book that is amazing. By pure chance, I started this book and it's amazing. And I'm rereading an old favorite. So kind of a bit of reading stuff going on, but I wanted to share with you guys first some mail that I got today. So I knew this was coming to me. I was reached out to, I'm not going to get into the whole thing, but one of you lovely people sent me an e-reader. I'm literally without words. This is me. I have no words. Me who can talk like this all the time has no words. I had talked about the fact in a video that I had decided to not get the Kobo color because of the price point and I couldn't justify it. And needless to say, contact went back and forth and, one of you had they're called the Big Me. If you watch Ollie over at Criminolly, he just reviewed one of these tablets. But this person had this and they had upgraded and wanted to send me this one. And guys, I am floored. So not only is it an e-ink device, is it a color e-ink device, but it is also Android, which means I can read now stuff off the Gloss app in e-ink. I can read off Hoopla. I can read off Libby in e-ink without having to read it off my Kindle Fire. I do love my Kindle Fire, but guys, I can't. I'm looking at a computer all day long. I can't continue to look at, a bright screen at night to read a book. And especially with the lights off and stuff like that. If I'm laying in bed reading, it's just too much. So this is the 7.8 inch V6, I think it is. And it's Big Me and it's a color e-ink tablet. Look at that, you guys. Look at the color. So as you can see, I've had this now in my possession for 2 whole hours. I have downloaded Hoopla, Kobo, Kindle, the Libby app, Gloss. This is now going to literally probably be one e-reader to rule them all. I said to my husband, I said, and it comes with a stylus, which is very cool. and it kind of attaches right there. The person sent it to me with a cover. I am beyond grateful. You have absolutely no idea. I mean, this is just my dream. As a reader, this is my absolute dream, that I can read all of my books on one tablet, and it's great. Garrett jokingly said to me, we were downstairs and I was just kind of playing around with it, and he's like, so what's going to happen to all the other tablets? I'm like, well, we're going to see how this goes. Like, I just got it 2 hours ago. We're going to see how this goes. And I have a feeling, though, that I am going to be paring down my collection. I'm probably going to keep at least one, maybe two, Kindles and 2 Kobos, maybe. It's good to have backup. You never know what's going to happen. But I love the fact that I can have everything on one. So if I'm reading a Kobo book, and I'm reading a book from the library, and I'm reading, a book off Gloss, they're all right here. So this is not a review. I'm just showing it right now. Now, I do want to use it. I am planning on utilizing it pretty much all weekend. So I will do a more in-depth review of this probably next week. Again, it was sent to me as a gift. So it's not like a review for the company. It's not because the company sent me anything. This is literally just, hey, I got this and I want to share it with you guys in case it's something that you might be interested in picking up for yourselves as well. So, yeah, it is pretty freaking awesome. So let's talk about some books. Oh, the person also sent me, just because they thought I might like it. This is amazing. I don't even want to take it out of the thing, but the package. But Garrett looked it up for me. I think it's from the early 1970s. So this is The Golden Falcon by Betty Hale Hyatt. This is a Candlelight Regency romance. Steve Donahue, are you looking at this? Look at this. And it's all in this like package. I almost don't want to take it out, but I do really want it. It looks gorgeous. The journey from a glittering Regency London to a desolate castle in Spain was a fearful one for the young English heiress, Antonia Martin. True, this was her honeymoon, and at her side was her darkly handsome, aristocratic husband. But soon it became clear that she knew little about this man, as she did about the place that he was taking her. Does that not sound like gothic and wonderful? I want to read this. Yeah, so I think I'm going to unpackage it to read it for sure. But yeah, 75 cents, you guys. Remember when books cost? I don't remember when books cost that much. Anyway, so I finished a book this week. I finished it yesterday. That was The Cursed by Heather Graham, the 12th book in the Crew of Hunters series. I really liked it. I gave it 4 stars. It was really great. It was about these gangs, and they were looking for pirates' treasure. And the Crew of Hunters series I've talked about ad nauseum on this channel, how they are ghost hunters. Like, they don't hunt for ghosts. That's saying that wrong. They are a paranormal investigations team. Everybody on the team can talk to ghosts. Ghosts play a very big part in this book. Oftentimes they are helping them solve the crime or the mystery. But yeah, this one takes place in Key West. It involves pirate treasure. It had ghosts, and it was just charming and delightful. I did listen to it on audio. It was narrated by Luke Daniels, who I really, really like, who narrates the Crew of Hunters series, most of them. I don't think he narrated the most recent ones, but he narrated a lot of the older ones. So yeah, I finished that one, 4 stars. I am currently, okay, so then I DNF'd. Hold on, I have it right here. I have to put it back. I did decide to DNF The Teacher's Christmas Secret by Emma Miller. I know it's Amish in April, and this is an Amish book, but I got like a chapter, and I'm like, I'm just not feeling it. I just wasn't any interested at all in picking it up. I think I went 2 or 3 days without picking it up, and I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm absolutely good. I don't feel like reading that. So that's fine. Maybe I'll get back to it some other point. But I, of course, do want to read something for Amish in April. So I am currently reading, and hold on, let me bring it up for you on my new fancy device here, because I have Hoopla on here, and I am listening to this on audio. So where is it? Right there. So, I hope you guys are going to be able to see this. So I'm currently reading Assaulted Caramel by Amanda Flower, which is the first book in the Amish Candy Shop mystery series. Again, this is a reread. I love these books so much, and I just thought that this would be like a really fun little reread. So my goal is, we still have, today's the 25th, so there's still 5-6 days left in the month. If I get this done with at least 2 or 3 days to spare in the end of the month, then I'm going to pick up Lethal Licorice, which is the second book in the series. So yeah, that's kind of my plan to read books 1 and 2. If not, I will just read this one and then move on to one of my next 5 books. So yeah, so I'm reading that. Actually, let me just see here. Still learning how to use this, friends. That's not what I wanted. You know, oh, there it is. I had figured this out. Is this it? Come on. How about we do this? See, I'm trying. Whoa, that's bright. I'm trying to figure out the brightness. It took me forever to figure out the brightness on this thing. Let's get out of here, Let's go back to here. I just want to see if this. I love this stylus thing. I'm like, and it's got a notepad on here. Okay, anyway, I'm not getting into that right now. We're not reviewing this right now. There we go. Is that a little bit better? A Salted Caramel by Amanda Flower. See, I mean, look at the color on this thing. It's not bad. Yeah, it's heavily muted, but it's not bad, right? So anyway, I am enjoying that one. Like I said, first book in the Amish Candy Shop mystery series. Oh yeah, and this does play audio, by the way. It is about a woman by the name of Bailey who goes back to her the town that her grandparents live in, and her grandfather is ill, and a man is found dead in the grandparents' candy shop, and Bailey has to solve the mystery. So that's basically the premise. I'm sure most of you, I'm almost certain most of you are cozy mystery readers, and you're more than familiar with the Amish Candy Shop series. So, and then the book that I picked up by chance, which I am loving, you guys have no idea. So I decided, because I had put down the Love Inspired book, pardon me, I've got the hiccups, that I needed I can't stop the hiccups. I needed another Harlequin book to read. So what I do to pick, because usually I'm like, I'm going to read through like all of the books. Like what I was going to do was read all of the Love Inspired that came out in October of 2023. That was, I picked this one, so I thought, I'm going to read all of them. But I'm not in the mood for the Love Inspired right now, which is so funny because of the one that I picked up. So what I do is I have all the Harlequin imprints on a wheel, like one of those picker wheel things on my phone. And I pressed it and it spun. And I got the intrigue line. Okay, so this is how I pick what next set of Harlequin books I plan on reading. So I got that. So that's fine. And then what I do is I go online to a website and I just go into Google and I type random month generator and I find one and it gives you like the year. So I go like 2016 to 2024 and then it picks a random month and it picked the month. I think this is from October or November of 2022. So I was like, okay, so there's a couple Christmas books in here. Great. I'm in the mood for a Christmas book. I actually really, really am. Let me bookmark this so I don't lose it because I'm going to show you guys the cover in color. And I actually had this book on the Gloss app, which was very, very cool. So the book I'm currently reading is Christmas Crime Spree by Rachel Lee. So there's the cover of it. Gorgeous. Here's why I'm loving this book, you guys. Our female lead is a pastor, a reverend, in Conard County. So this is one of the books in the Conard County series. Storm, hold on to your hat. This is book number 49. Just read it out of order. The fact that as soon as I started reading it, I went, she's what? I was flabbergasted. So you are getting quite a bit of religious stuff in there, of course. She is a reverend. But I'm about 42% of the way through this one right now. And it's the main detective. So there's like these crimes that are happening around town where these women are being beaten up. It's not pretty, but it is what's happening. And he is a new cop in town. He's got a darker past. His wife was murdered. She has a past that, you kind of starts getting revealed as you're reading the story. So I don't want to give it away to you guys. But the fact that obviously her faith is a big to-do. She went through the seminary. She did all of the things. But I love the fact that we are getting a book that features religion without being a love-inspired book. Now, I did see a review on Goodreads that somebody was a little put off because they thought because she was a reverend or a pastor. I can never say that word, so that's why I say reverend. Pastor. Yeah, pastor. that because there are, I guess, a love scene in this book. I haven't gotten there yet. I'm speculating. I'll let you guys know. And they were a little put out by it because of, whatever. And I get that. But I'll review it more. But guys, this is so good. I don't want to put this down. It is that good. I started it yesterday and I'm halfway through it. So it's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So I will review it further, of course, once I get there. Once I finish the book, I should say. But so far, amazing. So yeah, so that is everything that I am reading. That is my amazing, and it's like a tablet, you guys. So I've got the brightness up on this right now, but it's pretty good. I want to see how good this is. Like I said, I want to really use it for a few days before I sit down and talk about it to you guys. Again, no affiliation. Of course, this was sent to me by one of you, but it's just in case, again, if you wanted to look at something like this for yourself. Now, I was really stoked about the Kobo coming out in color. You guys know that. I have talked about that. But this to me is just so much more. You're not stuck in one ecosystem. You're not stuck only being able to read Kindle or Kobo or whatever, So like there's my Kobo or my Kindle library. Like fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. So yeah, so thank you again. You know who you are. Speechless. Absolutely speechless. Guys, I'm gonna let you go and I'm gonna go play around with my new e-reader. And until tomorrow, take care and happy reading, everybody. Bye.